What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, we're back with the 1957 Chevy Belair. Yes, the car that you guys just absolutely love and can't get enough of. And same here, apparently. We are trying to get the air conditioning buttoned up. Today, for me, that's going to involve tightening up all of the wiring inside the car, hooking up the vents, making sure it still works, adding a little bit more Freon to it, and then checking to see what the temperature is of the air conditioning coming out of the vents. So I'm making this video for you the morning it's going to come out. So it's midnight, and I'll probably be here a couple more hours working on the 57, trying to button up the interior. Santa's going to come over separately. We probably won't film that, but he's going to install a secondary relay to trigger the cooling fan when the air conditioning is turned on, because currently the cooling fan only comes on when the temperature reaches above operating temperature, when it's designated to come on somewhere around 190, 200 degrees, something like that. We need it to come on with the air conditioning. So Santa's going to wire that up, but today I'm going to work on trying to get the interior of the car looking a lot better, and hopefully we still have ice cold AC, because this car has been sitting here for days, and I don't know if it's leaked out or not. So why don't we take a look and see what's going on. Let's see what's happening over here, guys, because it's been a while. I had to take a break from all this work. Well, she's still got some. That's not enough, though. When the car is not running and the pressure is all equalized, this should be well into the red, not the yellow. But we knew that we didn't entirely fill it up to begin with, so no big deal there. Let's take a look at the interior and see what I've got left to do. Because Oh, yeah. I and I'm going to try to do all this tonight? Sure, okay. So, this really isn't that big of a video. It probably looks worse than it is, guys. This light needs to be buttoned up back up here. All this wiring needs to be put back where it belongs and zip tied. The control module needs to go back behind the dash. This needs to be tightened up a little bit. Gauge pod down here needs to go back up here. Everything needs to be bolted back in. And you know, before we go through and do all of that, we should probably just make sure that the AC still functions in the car. And remember, we were about 4 ounces short, which, you know, it's hard to tell with just your hand gauge here, but we're going to try to oh, you know what else we got to do? We got to take out the battery. Yeah, and we got to trigger the cooling fan. I've got to hook up the cooling fan directly, because if we don't have the cooling fan running, this thing's going to overheat the condenser. It's going to overheat the air conditioning, and we're not going to have working AC anyway. So give me just a second, because I believe Santa had a wire. He did, right here. And we're going to use this to trigger the cooling fan. All right, let's fire this old girl up. And let's see if we still have working air conditioning. I'm pretty certain we do, because we still have really good pressure on the cooling system. So I think the AC is going to work just fine. Give it a couple pumps here. Hopefully this air conditioning comes on. There we go. I heard the compressor kick in. That's always good. Let's push this out of the way. Kind of close that. There we go. Oh, wow. That was... Whoo, ho, ho. Hell no. That is freezing cold. Good Lord. Okay. We were just a few ounces away from having it where we needed it. So I'm going to go ahead and just pump a little bit more into it. It really doesn't need it though, guys. Like, it really doesn't need it. But it wanted 4 more ounces. We'll give it 4 more ounces. And we're going to go grab the infrared gauge, which really is the wrong way to read the temperature on this. You really need one of those you plug into the vent and just stick it in there. That would be the right way to do it. But I don't have one, so give me a few minutes doing this, and we'll try it with the infrared, and we'll see what it looks like. So this is not my best gauge, but I can't find my good one. It should have been... I don't know, man. I don't know. I got so many projects going on right now. My goal right now is to get as many of these things done and get them out of here as possible. Oh my God, that is stupid cold. That is stupid cold. Wow. Woo. See if I can get you guys a good spot there. 42, 41, 40, 39, 38. I think yep, 37. Come on, 37. Wow, 36. Are you kidding me? I think we're gonna hang out right around 36 degrees. I'm gonna move it around, see if we can find anything a little colder. No, I think 36 is, oh, come on, hit 35. Hit 35. I mean, it doesn't matter. I would just be so happy to see this thing hit 35 degrees, 37. No. 36 is going to be where it's at, guys, and that is perfectly fine. 36 degrees is plenty. Wow. That is stupid. That is stupid cold, guys. That is, yeah. All right, Jason, I know you're going to watch this video. It's about the 57. I have no doubt Jason's going to see this video. Hopefully that is satisfactory for you. That's plenty. That is absolutely plenty. You don't need air conditioning better than it. Hell, I think it's trying to fog the lens up on this thing. So there you go. Air conditioning held. It still works. We put, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a can in this, which would be about 3 ounces. So we should be close to where we need to be. So unfortunately, to get this off, the way this stupid thing is designed, you have to take the battery out, or at least pull it way back. There we go. To get that off. What a mess. That's a epically horrible design. But we're going to put this back on now so there's no chance of any leakage. There we go. Low port side is on. High port side is on. Man, let me tell you something. The 327 runs great in this. I'm going to miss this car. I really am. I had a lot of you trying to figure out, like, what's going on. You thought I sold the car? How's the car? I did sell the car. Absolutely, I did sell the car to Jason, who has a dealership. And he has bought half of the cars I got sitting out here right now. He literally owns half of my car lot. And we made a deal on this one. I gave him what I feel like is a pretty good deal on it. And he paid me instantly for it. But he just asked, please, because of where he's located, the labor cost for ripping out this air conditioning system in order to fix it, he said it was going to cost somewhere around $5,000 to have him tear it apart and do it all over again. So he just said, hey, it'd be a huge favor to him, and he's a good friend of mine. So it's fine. Doesn't bother me any. Didn't bother Santa any. Not a big deal. We got it done. Air conditioning's obviously working great now. Just a matter of tidying up the interior, taking all of the manuals and putting them back where they're easy to find. And not to worry, it may not ever be on YouTube again, I don't know, but Jason's going to do right by it. Once this car gets down to where he's located, he's sending it off to get professionally painted. Like, he's going to have a really, really nice paint job put on. I think he's doing the same color. He's going to have the interior redone. I bought a whole interior kit for this car to redo the door panels and the door handles and all of this stuff. He's got all that. He's also got a whole exhaust system for this car as well that I gave him. He's going to take all that stuff and he's going to make this car even nicer than it already is. I'm super satisfied with the car. I'm happy with the deal that I got. I know a lot of you hate seeing it go, but unfortunately, guys, that's kind of the name of the game. I can't hold on to every car, especially when it's like $35,000 for this one, $6,000, $7,000 for that one. And I've got 20 cars sitting out here on the lot, actually over 20 cars, and I'm currently bidding on a Z06, a broken Z06. Okay, so we have to make room. Some of the cars have to go, so new cars can move in. I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to try to button up this wiring. We'll come back, and hopefully we'll be finished, aside from wiring in a relay to trigger the fan for the air conditioning. Aside from that, this car should be about done. Well, guys, I've got her buttoned back up. The only thing I don't like is I'm hearing a little squeak come from under the hood here. We didn't used to have that before. You hear it? Now, I remember when Santa or somebody took a hose off, it spewed coolant everywhere. I'm betting we have a wet belt, so it may do some good to try to spray something on it, try to clean it up a little bit. get that squeaky sound, because that was not there before. I've got everything buttoned up as good as it's going to get. Air conditioning was working nice, and she's been sitting here idling for a while. She looks pretty good, guys. As you can see, the temperature is coming up nicely on her. And we come down here to, oops, I just bumped you guys, sorry. Come down here to the gauges. Battery's charging nice. Water temperature is great. Oil pressure's holding at 30. You got your vents down there. You got your stereo right there. I even wiped down the dash because there were fingerprints all over it. I wiped down the steering wheel because there were fingerprints all over it. I wiped down the fenders because there was grease and oil and fingerprints all over it as well. And you kick it on, and boom, you got air conditioning, just like that. These center vents blow stupid hard. I mean, these center vents are crazy. We're gonna go ahead and shut it off, because remember, we don't have the cooling fan running on a trigger yet. And we're also out of gas. I need to put some, I really need to put some gas in this car. Man, now that she's back together, I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her. That's all right though. Like I said, it's just one of those things, you know. It's the nature of the beast, man. Cars come, cars go. I've had a lot of people telling me I'm gonna regret this car more than anything. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm here to tell you, it's not. It's not a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, guys. I can buy another Belair. I could get the coupe, the one that has the like a lower roof line and it doesn't have the post down the middle. And I could get one of those right now for like $40,000 right now, locally. If I really wanted it, I could get one locally for 40 grand. I guarantee I could talk him down on it. It's got the same 327. So it's not a once in a lifetime deal. Do deals like this come across regularly? No, but let's be real, guys. I paid 28 grand for this car. You have any idea how much I spent on it? All right, those wheels and tires weren't sponsored. Those were thousands of dollars for wheels and tires, man. We had to put a carburetor on it. We did the whole engine dress-up kit, which, believe it or not, actually cost quite a bit of money. That chrome Edelbrock intake, or sorry, polished. Then the valve covers, taking off the exhaust. There was a lot that went into this car. The vintage air system, even though it was sponsored, I still paid 50% for it. I got a 50% discount on the vintage air system. So I mean, I still paid like $1,600 for that, and I bought 5 rims and 5 tires so they would all match. Let's not forget the gauges and just everything that went in to making this car what it is. Hell, the steering wheel, $300 for that. To make this thing, you know, hot rod power tour ready, I got a lot of money into this car, man. So at the end of the day, was it still a great deal? At $28,000, yes. Oh, and let's not forget the interior pieces, because all of these are warped. You see how warped that is? It's cardboard underneath. It's all warped. God, that cost me, I don't know, like another $1,000 to get the interior pieces. So while I still think the car was a great deal at the price that I got it for, by the time you get done with all the labor and adding up all the parts that I put into, even with sponsorships, we still have a ton of money into this car. So down the road it goes. Hopefully Jason is happy with it. I'm sure he's probably going to sell it. And I hope that once the paint job gets done and the exhaust gets put on and everything is just the way he wants it, I hope this car brings him a nice, healthy profit. Guys, we still have work to do over here on the 97 Cobra. Bryson, Santa's Workshop's grandson, is supposed to come over here and do a little work on this. I am going to break down this front tire, try to clean up the rim. I'm certain it's a bead issue because these are brand new tires. This tire, as you can see, keeps going flat. So probably need to clean up the bead on that. His grandson is going to replace both seatbelts. Jason sent me, even though there's nothing wrong, this one works fine. Regardless, Jason wants to replace both of them, so he's sending both of the seatbelts to me. We have the parade cover, the parade boot thing, whatever, the cover for the boot right here. The seat is still working. I'm happy to report on that. And, oh, the seat track over here, right here. Jason sent me the seat track for this, so Bryson's supposed to put the seat track in. Maybe he'll film some of that. I think that'd be really cool for one of his first videos if he came out here and showed you guys the work that he's doing to this car. Speaking of work, Some things came in today. Sponsored products from Holley. These are their retro bright LED headlights. They look classic, but they're in the daylight, they look like regular plain Jane headlights, but at nighttime, these things really come to life. These are for the 66 Impala. Also, hard to find, how about almost impossible to find, Cadillac wire hubcaps. You know how expensive these are. Tracking these down has been an absolute nightmare, especially trying to find the proper key and the proper bolts that hold the hubcaps in place. I am telling you, major difficulty, but thankfully I had a little bit of assistance from a guy that follows me, of all places, it's crazy, on eBay. I'm on eBay trying to find the hubcaps for the Cadillac, right? And I finally find a place that's got them, and I got ripped off, all right? I ended up paying, they had a picture of 2 hubcaps. I thought I was getting a pair with the keys, the bolts, and these things too. These are super important. These little, I don't know what they are. They hold the hubcaps to the wheel. They're like brackets for it. So I buy it for $175, and guess what comes in the mail? Just one hubcap. Didn't come with all the stuff it said it came with. So I didn't read the description. That was my fault. That was my bad. So if you look, I'm going to pull it up right here. Let me just make sure none of my personal information is here. Okay, anyway, here's what I bought right here. Okay, I want you to look at this. See, they show one, all right? But as you scroll through, watch, a pair. And you see it comes with the centerpieces too? And it comes with the Cadillac emblems. I mean, it looks like it comes, and it comes with the keys. If you look at this, there's the bolts, there's the center brackets, and 2 hubcaps, and 2 additional Cadillac emblems right here, right? So because I was traveling at the time, I thought this is what I was getting. I thought that I was getting a pair of these hubcaps with everything. Unfortunately, I was not. I was getting one, and it cost me $150 plus shipping. After shipping, it was $190 for one hubcap. I got totally screwed on the deal, and that's just the way it goes sometimes, man. I can't entirely fault the guy. I didn't read the listing. So I continue searching, and I come across this gentleman right here. I'm just making sure that nothing gets pulled up that shouldn't be on the screen here. Anyway, I find one hubcap, all right? Look how nice that is. Very honest, and look at the price. $59.95. It's called Parts is Parts. 99.4% positive feedback, 3,947 feedback ratings. This guy right here, I messaged him because I was like, man, I got screwed. And I'm trying to find another pair, 2 hubcaps, and I need the little centerpieces, and I need a key for the things, and I need these stupid bolts. And the guy was so cool, man. He said, Randy, dude, I watch your YouTube channel. I can't wait for you to bring that Cadillac back to life. He said, man, whatever you need, just let me know. I'll send it to you. I bought the hubcap from him, but he's sending me the bolts. He told me what key I needed. He didn't have one. He pointed me in the right direction for everything that I needed. So I just wanted to say major shout out to Parts is Parts on eBay, man. Dude hooked it up. Thank you so much. Now, we've got a carburetor for the Cadillac. This is, you guessed it, a Quadrajet. This is the exact carburetor that's on here. I got this from like guaranteedcarburetors.com. Not sponsored. This cost me, I don't know, close to $300. Well worth it, I think. This should fix pretty much everything with the way the Cadillac runs. It drives great, but when it's idling, it dies. It just keeps dying. I never changed the fuel filter or anything, so could have something to do with that. I just got a whole new carburetor. We have the filler panels for the Cadillac down there. Those are the rear taillight filler panels. Those are made out of fiberglass, so we got to get those installed. We got some stuff for the cop car. You guys don't know about the cop car? Yep, I got a rearview mirror for the cop car. I got LED brights for the cop car. I got LED dims for the cop car and LED brow lights for the cop car. What cop car? Stay tuned. There's cars out there, at least one car that you haven't seen yet. And like I said earlier, I'm trying my best to get my hands on that Z06. We have the wheels and tires ready for the Impala. Unfortunately, if you guys have been following along on the Impala build, the transmission is puking and the input shaft bearing is trash and the rear differential is kind of falling apart. So we're left in a predicament where we're trying to figure out, do we swap out the Turbo 400 for a 700 R4? That's probably the better way to go with the 410 gears that are in it. Do we swap the gears down to like 373s? Do we go to 355s? Do we go even lower? Like we could go down to 308s? I don't know. With the Turbo 400, if we keep the Turbo 400 in the Impala, we may need to go way down, like 308s, somewhere around there. If we go with the 700 R4, I'm thinking 355s, maybe 373s. I think these tires are like 26 inches tall. There's so much to figure out here, guys. So much to figure out. Oh, and I got to give a shout out to one more gentleman who, this was super cool, follows the channel, and he said, Randy, I got something for you. His name is Chandler. I don't want to give out his last name, but Chandler from Seattle, in case you're waiting on your shout out. Brother, here you go, man. Chandler has, these are the era and appropriate, not just the era correct, but these are legit the hubcaps that should be on my 79 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. This is what should have come on it, guys, and these things are in excellent shape. I mean, these are in great shape. He gave me a set of 4, shipped them to me for free, didn't ask for anything, didn't even ask for a shout out. Look how beautiful all of these are. He said, hey man, I have a set of them, and I said, please ship them my way. I thought we were talking about the wire ones. I found out later the wire hubcaps do not actually go to my 79 Coupe de Ville. These wire hubcaps belong on the Fleetwood. The Fleetwood. They look way better in my opinion. I'm going to hold on to these because those are the correct ones, and I'm still trying to make, I'm trying to get everything set up so I can put the wire hubcaps on. And if we can get them all off, I did buy a set. Unfortunately, the white walls are not as prevalent as I'd like. I was really hoping we get some nice thicker white walls for it. But this is what I got, guys. These were like $250 for a set of 4. So there's the tires that should be going on the Coupe de Ville. I've got a lot of work to get done. I've got a lot of cars out here. Why don't we take a walk out front and let me show you the newest car here. Guys, check out this Spider. Whoa. I hope he's not a jumping one. Wow. That dude is wild, man. Look at him. Good Lord. Let's back away from him. Hopefully I don't get in his web. Spiders are crazy out here, man. This car right here, I'm just giving you a sneak peek. I feel bad that I haven't given you guys daily videos for a while. I've just been overwhelmed. You guys know what this is? This is, anybody want to drop a comment before I spoil it? Come on, you know what it is. It's a Holden Caprice. Okay, it's a Chevy Caprice, but realistically, this is a Holden Caprice. This is an Australian-built cop car with a detuned LS2 6.0 liter rear-wheel drive. This thing is a tire shredding machine. It's got 70,000 miles on the odometer, clean title, and I got it for stupid cheap. These things are usually between $10,000 and $15,000, depending on whether you get the 9C1 or the 931. This is not the detective's car. This is a 9C1. It's an actual patrol car, saw patrol time. Still, I can't wait to show this to you. So this car is coming to the channel very, very soon. Also, this car right here, the general headache is what I like to call it. She's here. I've got her just kind of parked out front. It looks cool, I think. It gets attention. I see the cameras all the time. People stop and they're out here taking pictures and they're looking at it, and that is exactly what I wanted this wrap for. I wanted it to get people's attention. I wanted people to be able to check it out, go to the back window and scan the QR code. So it's basically advertisement for the channel. I mean, it's not basic. That's what it is. It's advertising for the channel, and it's worked, man. A lot of people have stopped to check this thing out. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to be it for this video. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. I have an hour drive home, and I still have to edit this video. So I'm using a different camera today than I would normally use. I don't know if it's going to come out any better or any worse, but I'll let you guys drop your comments down below. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I typically use the Action 5 camera, but honestly, the video quality and the contrast, the nighttime visibility on this one, far superior to the Action 5. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.